Thank you, E.D. or E. Davis. Wow, that's a smash hit on the Big D Zone. That's why you are tuned to the Big D Zone. I am still Prince DJ, and I don't appreciate. I think it was Vasquez or one of the ladies that made Liz Morgan cry. I don't appreciate that. I don't like that. And Dom had to comfort her when a lot of us men would do the same thing. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, I'm going to be slow for a while because, of course, the NFL pickup is done and over with for the season until September. And so I am stuck waiting on different guests for the Big D Zone. But I'm going to give you a heads up. Now, I have ran in races, every time when I used to live in Missouri. But I thought I was going to try to run in a race here in Texas. But then you had to pay for access in the ballot if you don't get the proper number of voters. But what I'm thinking about, and I have done this, and then it's at the time that I was married and wasn't going to have a first lady in the White House, but then I had to stop when when I got so mad at the Supreme Court that they legalized gay marriage, and I also got mad at the Supreme Court when they made homelessness illegal. But I just can't escape it. I just love the lure of trying to run for president, at least, even if you can't get anywhere. I mean, even Jesse Jackson says he'd rather fight for the people, he'd rather go down fighting for the people and, than to not try. At least all you can do is try. So now this is not my official announcement yet, but I want to get some noise on here. And I did tell my doctor that if I ever run for, if I ever, ever get elected president ever in my life, that she's going to be my doctor, aka Dr. Ashley. And she said she got my vote, so so I got to make her the White House doctor. So she and her husband are going to have to move to D.C. But other than that, yeah. And as we know, or if you have not heard, 84 years old, the life of the, well, I know this is Black History Month, but 84 years old, 2 presidential campaigns, one in 84 and one in 88. The Reverend Jesse Jackson has passed away. There was press conference by both the family and also by Reverend Al Sharpton, and surprisingly, even Donald Trump praised him. Yeah, President Trump praised him for his good work in the civil rights movement and the Rainbow Push Coalition. And I think they had a song, if I'm not mistaken, they had a song called "Run Jesse Run," and it was like all over the airwaves. That was all you hear. It was like a hit song back in the 80s. I don't know if you can find it on YouTube, but I probably will find it. But if I do happen to run, I'm dedicating the campaign in honor of Reverend Jesse Jackson And the slogan will be "Keep Hope Alive" in his honor. Because that really hurt me when I found out that he passed the other day. And even though I wasn't able to vote for him because I was young back in the 80s, that was the time of the Cosby Show was a big hit. A lot of good 80s TV. And, yeah. Back in the days before this everything started to go downhill for our country. But I do have some platforms that if I should choose to run, then those what I'll be running on. Now, Trump says that he will make things affordable, but there was one time that he didn't want the housing market, he didn't want housing prices to go down. But I do want housing prices to go down so that everybody who wants to be able to afford a home, and those who want to, take a mortgage out and be able to buy a home could have a first home. I mean, it's all about the American dream. Why price everybody out that can buy a home? Why price everybody out of the American dream? Why do that? Why price everybody out of getting food, getting the necessities that they needed to exist day to day? Why price everybody out? Why price everybody out of traveling and not enough people are vacationing? Now, even WrestleMania is going to be for the rich only. And WWE has been forced to slash ticket prices or give discounts. It's not affordable. Affordable when you can always get what you need. And one at the same time. Affordable is being able to pay your electric bill, your gas bill, gas for the car, child care services. I mean, come on. We just had 3 government shutdowns that we were forced to live through. And the longest within 43 days. Partial government shutdown. We were standing in the barrel of a full shutdown again, but the rest of the apartments were already funded, except for Department of Homeland Security because of the crap that happening in Minnesota. And now they gotta wait 2 weeks before Congress come back from Europe. And they left like a coward. And that's another thing. If I'm president, I can assure you that every time that the budget is talked about or stuff with budget bills on the table, no one will be allowed to leave until a budget is passed, and I know I hate that word, but no one is allowed to leave D.C. until a budget is passed and in my desk so I can sign it immediately. Immediately. And then the TSA, God bless their hearts, they had to work without pay, and then the reason why they call out, they're not going to be spending 43 days without a damn paycheck. And then they had to wind up going to pantries they had to spend their day off at a food pantry. Are you kidding me? So instead of Congress getting paid during the shutdown, the essential workers of this country, we're just gonna move Congress's pay to the essential workers. They're not going to be going without a paid paycheck. Congress will. We will see how fast Congress will go. And we'll see how Congress moves when they don't have a paycheck. Oh, some of them will last real long without a paycheck. I'm talking about those that are career politicians. I'm not talking about the freshman Congress. I'm not talking about the new people that haven't made a name for themselves yet. I'm talking about the old G's. You know, this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We got these committee meetings. We got these procedural votes. We got the main floor votes, and nothing getting done. I mean, I think I said in the past podcast that if you're in school and either you don't do your homework or you do your homework late, they're going to fail you. Not Congress. And they still get paid. Or you show up too late for work. Or you don't even show up at all. Even not call and say that you're sick or something. You still get paid. No penalty. Well, my administration, there will be stiff penalty for Congress for not working for the people, the constituents that voted for them in the first place. And if I have to, I will definitely fill out. I will definitely do a executive order because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And the power of the purse will be taken away and given back to the American people. Because if they call me and say they're taking a long time for do this project or do that project or say that they need help, not on my watch. Not on my watch. Again, instead of Congress being paid during the shutdown, the real essential workers of the United States, the real essential workers in some of these government agencies, they will be paid, but Congress will not get paid. Sheesh. Tired of people struggling, and also I'm struggling too. I'm tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. So, I don't know when I'm going to properly announce that I'm running, but this is an idea, and I'm just starting to run right now. Now, I am definitely thinking about running. I got my platforms up together, because this shit has got to stop. This has got to stop, and it's going to stop now. Some nerve. And Trump is not even doing anything about it. He don't tell Congress to stay until a bill is free. No, he just let them go ahead to Europe like cowards with their tails between their legs, and then let the Department of Homeland Security shut down, where we're probably attacking Iran this weekend. What? Are you kidding me? And meanwhile, they have to work without getting paid. I mean, really? Really? And I will assure you this. If I am president, the soldiers who are fighting our battles, they will get paid. Now, I may not be able to present a shutdown. I'll try. But I was sure at Rain will say this. If there is a shutdown, one, again, Congress will stay in D.C. They will not be allowed to leave. Okay? Two, veterans will be paid during the shutdown. You know, same thing with Social Security and everything, they'll still be paid. And three, oh boy. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. But the TSA will be paid because some of them don't have big special cars. And then people who are in TSA, they get up all kinds of hours during the day. And then the first shift starts like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And they got to go there unpaid, and plus they got to do Uber or other jobs just to make ends to pay their bills. Hey, Congress, think about the people. Hello! 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 So this is my declaration. That I am toying with running for president in 2028. And again, this campaign, Should I Run, will be dedicated to the late, great Jesse Jackson. And the theme of the campaign is Keep Hope Alive. Keep Hope Alive. I'm out. This is the home where everybody says the Big D Zone. Yeah!